Memo akwa ba na memfa Adom TV Nnawotwi Yi dwumadi a yedi memene da bia na yasan ahia wo so no dwumadi a yedi efi Adom TV ha no esan twa ne ho e wa Sempa FM any social media handles entino oko Facebook Adom TV ene Asempa FM Facebook pages no be hu se show yi eda so e wo ho Nnawotwi Yi Nnawotwi a yanti asem papa bebre no o hwe ne to ye nuanom wo Kumasi ana yasema eto se o se yedi hu nkomo na o hwe ne yete se kejete dwem ho fa baabi no edwato ho a she store se 33 I mean na nya asem keto akra National Fire Service for no bom ho modenya etumi ekon ya breja na se na eno akine na nsem bebre betoto to dwa firefighting systems kura nanka ebia jabi basa o se no atumi bie na ekugya no no na ntumi ambasa fire alarm system anka o se tumi se wisie ne sha se ba na o se tumi sound warning nso anya adwuma eba ne se na amba ne sa yebedi ho enkomo ewo ha na wotwe so yenyate yenyane ntie se aban ehwe na odi rotos a oyifi ho mrebi atwam no wasan de aba na emom na omo ka se enye kwan bi aso na ye rotos ne beba ekwan ben no de beba ensensem no edoso o se etumi etena na ye mpensempense mu yenya so teye se aban ka se good for oil no eye adokronti a fu obo a ekofom no eno na de enam so a de aban nam se aban de ne good for oil na de buy no se nyenya kwan to fango a yemfa bronisika dollars ni bi nkonkoto nti ama kwan ema fuel price na eba for minority kire se enye sa na tie enam se so crude oil a ewo international market no ebo no eba from enu nti na ma se ni yesi tofu o ha no ebo no eba from enu nso nsensem ne eni tesen yebesi ndwa na yetumi edi ho nkomo na Nnawotwi Yi mu nso no parliament ehwe wie ye omo mpensempense mo ye omo ye wo president the state of the nation address or beto dwa or parliament dada etwam no yebehwe eno nso nyaade bia eno no yebehwe wa edi hu nkomo ba Nnawotwi Yi ensam no bia beto dwa eno no Nnawotwi Yi so ye da na Nnawotwi a yete yese illegal miners galamsey fo ebi etumi agba ewura Golden Star Resources omo mine omo operational site wo ben so akone you know omo me adwuma ho na akosi anipa de etwa eja ato omo properties bebre na mu omo hye cars hye ambulances omo hye omo yard bi ho na nkasa omo ye omo kokotese omo digo ho no omo twadwa tuma enya asem keto akra eno nso yade esi na emom de no nkan sama ye bepensempensem de ne nsama esi na Nnawotwi Yi mu na emom tina me no kan ye behwe kejetaja ba ye eno ane da Minister of State designate for local government and rural development Obi Amwa any deputy minister Augustine Collins in team you know omon oka omone Sampine mayor for Kumasi ekokohwe senior jano talk ejeti anesi di nkofonya ewo ho ye behwe no mu edi hu nkomo kama reintroduction road toll no so ye bedi hu nkomo na mum ye be tafre good for oil no ho so kakra omo amene ombedi edwuman ewo studio haya Alhaji Mohammed Nazir or NDC National Zongo Communications Officer Kojo Ajiman Boating, a former New Jobbing North Constituency Chairman of the NPP. Deputy Local Government Minister Augustine Collins and team so Bedouinian on Zoom near to me and in a ding komo. Ahmed Kwating, a chairman of KJT Petty Traders Association on the Subabe Kaya home yet to me a DJMA and Benjamin Insia or energy policy analyst of Baba Kaya home near to me a DJMA Kama. Me I made DJMA home chairman of your friend Samuel Kojo Brace with me from SKB and Kojo and Nina Eye. Yebekwa homa so na yakwa akodi nkomo ewo ho na yetumi ho ne yebetumi ayema yetumi edi nkomo ma bibia yetumi atoyi ama Ahmed Kwating, chairman of KJT Petty Traders Association obeka nsa ewo ahoma so yenkwa ne nkodi nkomo Ahmed machi wapo mwe
Adom media ya hoye
ne to mo Nnawotwi Yi mu ne de na ade a asefem papa na wo ho emu nkyerem no te sɛn ye tete nsɛm bebre nara eba no sɛ ne si baaye
yo me ya ano imeda asena machia multimedia chiefo nyina anopai no kwa ani nyame anim me boma baso multimedia mo de tumadi ewe ya ne mo di ache reporters o mo kuma se nchira enya eja yani aye wo jomo ehu se start 3 days today no it me tea tumadi ewe say ya ne ma no one shop and starting room na yedi kai me sha say and yet first time it put in money.
Yeah.
This is the second time you want to say but could you say one store complete? Am I Adom fire service for the security for it to be to my agent for us why am I to my one shop finish here? Now really I me Usha said you way by now. And yeah, I mean I read you are not plugging. How the OTA FM stations here, but and I started channel. I interest on women now. It do what I see. Now a chance here no. Fire service for no already no can you fire extinguishers or market in the moon. I bet you be a no me look around the money a year. Nanka get your body as saw it and Sakran fire service about. And now say, some any idea management and any fire service was in the area of money. Some fire extinguishers, but like I say, 90% today. A good fire service for an officer. And she said,
air fire extinguishers in 90%.
Consata, this church market in the mono. Meaning our fire service for you go on fire officer or administration.
And I'm saying we anti.
And you know, first one is see, you know, report. And I'm about to
now maybe say also fire service for NASA fire extinguishing could go on office. Now maybe say and I'm so maybe an intin of my and I say they intin of master could go on office.
Many are sabotage.
Okay.
So, one here, Mount Fulvia. And security for anything what I say, Mama, we have the Mama police. Okay, get out. And into the Mama Sako. It's the first one is here, and I hear a report. And I recommendation. May not be committee in the movie. Yeah, 24 now, and a fire service for the administration, management, and I hear a report. And near my Ekayana, if you Brazil for not yet now, almost a year. Corporate now, and my father for about which we don't want to no, nobody do Jano. Brazilians already are almost a year market, and if I service for, and fat. And they are one. You are also 2 army kai, and it's a fire a UA extinguishers, Instead, somebody be go on office. Not any individuals, no whole emergency, everything we do. And almost maybe I said 1 lane. Mina, I'm a quarter, I'm a store over here. Here, there are shamans. Then I said, it's a shop. Then the emergency, yes, yeah. Will be all I need to be so. Maybe I'm a quarter shop. 322. Open your first, which are the other. There are also 3. Hey, fire service for complaints. And your man can get a coin in that, and yeah, the admin. So I'm no man yet ya. I'm fire certificate. I issue that fire service and the management in term. I am calling in Tima and the all program issue in some way. Yeah, they are to look at government ministry and
okay.
And to me, a journalist started, you know. Senna and fire extinguishers no home more. And if you came into say, and yet, young get it for them. And praying, you who said, here, I make an empty for the aquatic. Yet, also me, and she was a timmy back. As when to a year because I don't speak like a who I also started Ejuma. Sa and Siono, not a man. about a journey starting over 30 minutes. Then soon enough. It's yet changing and say, pipe nine soon someone. Brazilians near Edmano. That pipe from the pressure and someone up higher say you get it for more. And you're my bear 3 times. I know I want some Tawa, and also so. You quantify a kite before now, but every management, you know, are fading in film, you know, that's like I said, years, last year, 2 times. And also, so, anything amount, almost doing pressure now. The bad emergency, business, and coaching lanes now. Let me ask speaking, I'm a temple, the sprinklers require you to make Miss Metman crack, your fire, you were a general. That's no general. Apart from such items for the machine, the banner. And can emergency, I'm economic chair, manano. Pressure no woman, the PA, and I can be good. And second, the fire service for everyone. Meaning, I know so almost 30 minutes. That's how your money in our engagement.
Okay, may I find a back? O say sprinklers, they say, in Shino say bus sprinklers, na amba. And when I'm say Brazil for year, Jumano, or more a pipe, and entina, amansu amba sprinklers no more. Sana okay.
Debbie.
Okay.
Yeah, and yes, sanity.
Okay.
Brazil for the my pass maybe every. They baby or mo join city or how I'm near my year. Say, every ana na who are there on the off for my nano dear. Means a top high, essay 24 year. Okay. More transfer. It's instead like a pressure that they be also when they call random. At times, you know, Oma had to main, you know, our main tap on the hall. So they are pressure and then to baby.
Okay.
It's about a day, you know, about 30 minutes. But as a pressure near me, am I ain't me a show of passion, you know. Sanity.
Interesting.
It's in play here. You ain't get the form. You ain't in court for a Janet show, I'm going to know more. I will tell you no. And you might any few or more, and some any few or more. I'm a kind, and then my cat away. And you may done a corner and him. Then can done be at first stop at my bedroom. But I not find my way or why. Because I shop no, and now I couldn't you be, and maybe I can be affected.
Okay, okay. Now, internet, you bet me, I can say, and penny for ambo homodian solve issues, no. Internet my way to there is a.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you have to say, my insurance soon a year, November, Bosumenumu. Year renew, yeah. And also, I want something to say.
Insurance are some airplane. I will ask them. Say, Oko, now, Kobusa management, say, insurance, and a year 24, a kind of service time when it's here. And the management and the border. And so, we know what I say is enough for you. Or be anyone near my say, it will tell you what, Yaman, one city. Yeah, catch down the insurance and cover what we teach anymore. Insurance now only a job service side, did you know? And cover what we teach anymore. Name and near manner, it is seen channel and insurance in the cover.
Oh,
it's the age of the 40 years. Some know what I say here. The idiotic anyway from day one. I will read the 7 charges and what you know insurance for as one command. Sandy a cat. So my renew here. And don't put the crowd and a secret document and I go for the fighting. But McCraney and the insurance required to see as so many almost said, some money to many can catch direct and combine near the teacher who are any here. Sana policy.
What you are saying?
So me kaya exika omuchemejeni na chiano around 51,000 Ghana cedis a month. And then omuchema to the number of shops and tables and what no make here. But the individual here I'm not sure to
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's say enti bosume bia no marketing na 51,000 as insurance. Insurance no yes cover mo e cover marketing mum.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. And TCC asenia nyoma na si akono dey na moye because you see insurance and cover mo nneoma no moso mutua sika no mo nneoma asese da na mo na motu afa sansem we ho
yo me na meda wase na question am me fan say and me no cafe and pay a year 12 o'clock ekuru ahodo ayi odwanu ma ya kan ho abo ma ye combined Kumasi City Market Limited Traders Association no ye kwa akusia na e ba jo to me post book akra me post me operations Combined City Market Traders Association okay ye send na prempe we are na ma continue to pay
and we are director of operations wa ho
Emma get before no
okay Emma o say your friend say combined
Kenya Traders Association no
okay yo
your operations
mbacho mate yo enti o say ewie mbe den
enti ne ye kohia na ya bobo nsem ya etimi ma sa problem yi ba yi eho ne ya dia no di nsem nyina ne ne die ni mo ho nyina no e di ka gum krata so e di ama empeni for ya appropriate quarters bi e wo say e go bi meetings bi are bebre but if you say bi na wo say documented na se mu media kora mu nya bia sanke na ye kan first one no recommendations mu nya bia na ye kan kora ke bia kan san fredi na wo kai di kan se MDC ye ai kai it no watch man ne ye kwa kwaye
okay
na media be fredi so atumani samle ya ye ka say management o mo dwanu ye se atutwanu ye sha ye ntutu ye se ye be ya one side na e se ye no o mo be se be duru tina so make we pie dey to ada be jeja se si a make say asset ye tedi ni mom na aye poni pi e no ba ke je tia so o be dija na almost site my public say Kumasi get the first one thing and ye nimra so and ni antisata
okay
amratie die mrano e wo se diniti wo se dino na wa ukra mrano una hwe se wo de mrano ye aduma di die ni we say family management ni nam genumu na cable sa wo mo na ma for de be ku ho di da no and wo mu bubuo ebubu ya mai ni ma obi kura ni ma so family ba emergency to obi kura ni esi ni mu a me no ka say video so na da so no and the video so na say the producer o mu bubu amanfo ni ma to se pasa
okay
e o tell me see am no ka say sinra say after the name and also na me ja me che e dey so electrical force me ko say it's about ceremony that no mun fe no mun ka bibi fe no
okay
e kwa say o ma e serious because the family have no say and can many down on Kemani, Yamana Trentain, you will be able to send your bay or bay to Yama Bekoyi.
Okay. And to know to say, or say to me, yet you will be a swan, or say a management of the KJT City Market, right? Okay, you. Now, where the Semabacope, you have to say CCTV cameras and smoke detectors and so on. Sanity.
Yes, so offer sa hawa o da no echi kofa ha ewu yet whole free to ya ka miracle is ma o si baba ke je ono etu ana mo ba e ma he kan ni na treno the feminim inform local government wa me because asem we omunim
okay
na mratintin bi ni e board and a board no so really ama management we so ha no we kura mi e giant when you meet I ba akopɛ and I supply the whole market ebe see and see me inside the BHA then you get for your co I can a same product and won't come out anymore we so every other boy
okay all right you
it's never be a bebre left CCC market mean I left in your mother
yo Medase Ahmed Kwatin your operations for a combined KJT Traders Association Esaka Deputy Local Government Minister era Augustine Collins in team. Honorable me macho na apom te say.
Ni abe mam pacho me joso. Nyame adom akora metiapo pa.
Yo. Eno amoko dwem ho ko hwe se nia enoma city. Den na ho ye.
Yo bi abe mai no kre. Na no nkuada atrenche mai so asante mai no. Ghana man penye na nado danko Akufo-Addo ansini ni team
we dey mesre wo na se obetumi apagya wo nemu kakra ma me anka mepepa
medase Yo, many are the Americans at Rentama and Nanu Piada too, Asante Mawus, and war KGT Jano. A Ghana Mampany and another Danko Kufado, and sending it to Mukra, and then signing to the Honorable Minister for Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development, Daniel Bucci, and so Yenchea, or Suma, the Minister for State Designate, Yura, Ubia Moa, and my good self, Honorable Colin Sim, and my to an Amobeka, Yura Mia. Meya my to an amount na answer na ibidru hono na Asante Maira Ira Simon Assignments and so the car to an amount correo and the equity debriefing no you to an amount echo ne Kajitia market company paying for the dad no to an amount correo at Renche Messi yero Ninia ye correo necessary idea a sifim Nisano na hubihia pa se ibinya or how prefer the ma adeni sipa za no be baswa na the expert security for expert the KGT market company omunyina no minister yes ehia so be na immediate report said ye be ya and sema ya bi hunu ni nyina no yebitimi di akoma yewura the botwi na said the man ho kwan no obeto bason de kubi na ya the reporting na mam na omama in-depth assessment and recommendation instead the beya or how a work get any no you bit nya omasibrebi ejina so na ye tuas ye kra enunti ni top mu nyina na say ya minister ahye say ye my report nem ditine ya the beya ibitime enya and semi na ne hwehwemu no tofa ye dia command the Honorable Minister for Local Government ye Dan Buchi na anamontu bia e wo say yitu na seem to be a wo ni hwea bia e wom ni nyina ni tu abra ye nhwehwe ya the phase 2 of KGT market no that seem to ni nyina yintini fa en kohonom na etina boa ama adehye wo Asante Memu KGT ho so wo mutenya fa hodie na omo ko akwani abano nyina no so etimi akoso antimi ya kakra yekohu ye no e ho tofa bono e beba ekiri
na mobete committee o mamo ahwehwe but yenya ntia se nsem na e koso marketing na mo amwo the local government ministry ho no munim insurance yate say edwadifo ne so mutu ya nso enkova omu ekova nyoma de ye market no sprinklers insuam bema enye adwuma smoke detectors enye adwuma nyina munim nti denti na mantumi antu ho na mo ayate na ho ama asem ye atumi ato ye
mini ase de o kan no jadifo no aka nenso asem no nenso ne brebo no ehu hia se bi ho wa ho kasem no o si ejadifo no si o my insurance nso nkoba o me ani nyina no mini abema so koye insurance individual insurance o better no be akase why o my insurance enkoba and no kire say and seem to be woman ye TT free nkofo aro am primpri you no assembly nyina and nti na yetu ebeje ba so be yeku so mo rehim security no market managers no nyina so mo my immediate report just immediate report to say the beya and recommendations na atinabo minister na basuku a betu ahwe say the beya or how KGT market kitinkiti a woman nyina no e betumi asa no once and for all na amaye nimdie ni hunu ma the phase 2 of the market no so I know so cost per enke and also if it one of my allocations ni nyina no sa hunu no e beboa pa na ansa ma betu na mo a e betumi abamfa so no gise munimdie no edo eno
metiasio but me nsem bisa ne se de nti na ye de nsem abeto ministry enemu a mantu ho anamo endi ho dwuma ama ne ya hwere nneoma etesa ansa yesa kotu dwumatuo ko esi ho sa omunhwehwe nneoma nsem a ye ankasa yenim dada
bibia na montu bia ministry wo se yitu no yetu efa insurance sema okay ni nyina nunti and your limited liability company what board, management board. Omun ehwe sasa in ejano ho hyehyɛ nyina ekɔ ne nyina. Saa nneɛma ne nyina na namontu ne nyina muguso. Efa mita semo mini eka ho asem ne nyina. Minia akwachi pa the procurement process is not kwachi and chairman of the honorable minister himself together with all the deputies hereby need the various associations wo kumase market ni nyina ehia mita no ho asem na yetutu ho na mo na minia me ka ho semo a emu ebebu aso kakra company jumakua through the procurement womo pese womo awene electricity womo awene contract no various associations the any are again inside womo fees womo wo company dia womo mum no pese womo supply that company no ehia say abide ni sika be we bibim de capacity I say ehwe ni nyina enema bibreo entibinia adrum pempen so or ya select company no be supply meters ni nyina nti yeguso
okay
ye tu ho na mom na me witidie pa se ebe solve.
Okay. Now sprinklers are enye adwuma, smoke detectors enye adwuma, which is critical say nka bia asem bi bebasa enyewe betumi aboa me asia no eno nso da na mo na matu afa ho because na monim say enema sa na eho
mini asede me kan no sprinklers enura ye kohe ni nyina no ye kohe aturenti ni wie no ye kone board the management board na ye meeting sansemi a obisa mi bisa o na o managing director my who say that sprinklers and detectors ni nyina no womo service ya eye juma womo service ya eye juma but the remote cause of the fire no and the way the sprinkler no it design is eye juma no entimi there's a disconnect be of onoma ehu be here pass womo ehwehwe no my that report entimi ya enye say into one more through the market company no etu ho na mo a omo ye ho adwuma na said the maker no ehia
but ono mo se motu ho na mo a nka na esi ye nka ensi o because nka sprinklers be ye adwuma na yetumi asi ye dum gya ntem ebia nka smoke detectors ne bebo ama abon ka ya sei na esi ya tese fire service for the extinguishers anka ombetumi de dum gya no e de akogu o office nsem we na traders nsem de abramo insanka motu ho na mo anka na esi ye nka ye hu
minia operations of the market said a maker a market company, a limited liability company with the CEO and managing director we hold meaning the reporter abedi asuyeno HSA saha nsemo obi saying no what to hunduma o ma fixed but the extent fire no nya dia that sprinkler systems no honum na betimi overpower and nothing immediately we fire service the fire service according to a report no they responded fast na enema na ewo very highly combustible bibi te say carbide bibi te say to draw no enya dia I was say honum no nanso yenye nyina so pa se sa nneema ne enu na me pese me ka ho asem bibi no nti be
okay
so obemma ye mmre kakra ne nya de report ne nya the exact cause
okay
eno die ni di hu nkomo na ewu nyina so na e kasa wonimdie mu se se die ensemo a obisa mi ya no a mi ya no nyina no ni ya no wonimdie mu isan se report ni nya mind that's so na wa my kakra na report ni ba ye betimi ye be communicating with you
okay
said the be ya mu nyina mo de madwene be boa na kama ekoso kejetie ni nyina yetime to ase once and for all
inti obi a report no be kire se ne ho on a year responsible no ye betwe na so ana ye be nse na ye see Ghana ha ye be ka so nyina nche no
we are even told that one person my report to the police we are even told
ye didn't know my report no
well according to the initial just a whole shop no honey Jan free. The sa shop no. Let us say combustible materials that car by linear to do ya. They can't was saying. And no it's here say or more a dream kakra. But minia, ni person make be said them kind on this so ninya report na intimin komono with him said be a bit my boy with TFO nyina my atiasem na my mrekakra report ni by ya me amefreo na ye di ho nkobo.
Honorable Augustine Collins in team yabadasi bebre Deputy Local Government Minister on it is yene din komone no on AOB Amwa Minister of State designated for Local Government Ministry and some pine mayor for Kumasi Omubwana Echo Market or Koshwe. Well, member studio na me ne mabedwa for so mending komo Alhaji Mohammed Nazir on NDC National Zongo Communications Officer or Habi. Alhaji, be over go there.
Yankuponado. Na monso
Adom. O sina usika na mga so be ka fanti on kam de fanti share o.
Oh, mutumu ka fanti mani.
Abewa. Mutumu ka fanti. Oh, sorry. Buko mo smesha sana be ka fanti.
Buka fanti.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Ora kwajo. Okay, ne de ne nye kwajo. Memezi ko ye kwajo ne de kwajo. Ajeman Boating, former new job in North Constituency Chairman MPP. Ora mo budget say.
Ni me hoye. Na so.
Oh, me hoye.
Mr. Afi and said and share sir.
Now Kasana did our family. I didn't pound in the Kasana who family. Many out there.
Sir, only say, or election we mean who. Inti. We Machiavellian tactics. Oh, yeah, not just a wound to me can was some. I feel see one, but you mean sending me who are large. I feel no who. We say, or election, they got that as well. I thought you crown. Yeah, not in number, no, yeah.
Anyway, all right. Yeah, that's it. Main cow say, Jumadie, if you Adom TV, no, a channel home, so ASM FM. And to be all be out here and yadasi. So we do a free dinner at out here. Oko Facebook and so I'll be here. Nemo Mamin Fine Chia Emma Salasi Titiate. Okay, me born pies and my boni. I said never out there into Salasi Titiate. Happy birthday to you. Maybe I will be ano Nyankopon Ainshra Papa if you are done for Dominic Ho and Ebama. Well, yeah, didn't come over get here when any chassis or where. I let you found chassis. Utie. Jadi na ni din community deputy minister ni din kuma wadun hwe any ko CA hone de ne wahin.
First of all, you dey
ma 5 minutes.
Good. You dey chair sombo ebema ahwefo ne atiefo nyina. Menua mo ankasa. Na ma science so ade aka ho se emza be ato me ho so. Obeji atomu se ne woni a wokoba. Etumi ye ne won betimi aye bia no. Esu sikasem. Esu kom. Na what na say bisa ho say one year ayawa so west wogon wo could did them ma bayan kasa ye nhihye e ka say sefata say ye betua wo ye be pata wo esan say enye mra kwan so e na edo wo fa ya ye prepra wo mo enti aban enye den empata wo na ye say compensation me no e ka say afino kwa na eko me no ka say be 4 years ni ana 5 years ni
yeah
ebe pemonne sa compensation in buy enti me ya me ho so say me ko radio bia TV bia me kai aban e bia ne wrepi say ye nuanom ye shawo yaro ene ne ndamfofo a wo mo adi dem wo mo da dem ne no eye den ba wo enti aban ye besrew bo ho mbode nse ne be ya sa compensation no e se fata say ye de ma wo mo amra kwan so ye se ye mfa ma wo mo aban fa ma wo mo ne esan say wo mu hia me ko menim no o ka ye benza market ho nsansam no the first question am pese me bisa ne say Obi Amwa a member of parliament or a member of parliament for that KJT area na
Davi
Obi Amwa ya manu appointment Mr. Mebusa sa appointment no ya je tumu say one starting year juma announce say afei no all change say parliament embra kwan mu ene nhyehyɛ ya ye no wo mo be ma na kwenya na afei de wa kwa start year
say answer no be ma na kwenya still our deputy minister of local government
good into okoho in his capacity as deputy minister of local government Adamwa
Sa na be say man akonja so onye minister of state nti ene obe call.
Correct. And I may be sano minister of local government no. Anyoma BBC I see with this magnitude. Not president and Jumi Ankwa. Why an officer? Because there is something you can say nipa, ye nipa. I was say uye bibi abema obi arishemu. Na what me jina ne nan so ehun say wo temama no. Aman wo robi wo hwa bibi say sia o man panyin no kra akọ bibi na okodi dwuma bi oja na wasan ba bium abehwe ne nkofo. O man panyin antumi anko. Minister antumi anko. Ye bisa ye say obi aya designate no Minister of State at the local government. Anambwa. Ena yede na akọ wabra ono ankasa na appointment no ya approve ye. So it becomes very murky. Untumi hu abayin hihye to say one more KJT market and some and fan one.
Oh, ebe.
David, don't I can ask that question. I'm giving you the reasons. And I know what. Mama reason me say a man what will be what. Just recently, Mekai it was in Senegal and Nancy BBC. Not president and Oko baby. BBC a Troyancham says here. Ojabai. Recently, Congo. Mekai a Troyancham and a ebimu actually woman comes you and as a boat money near Oja meeting and no oil. A sign by it. And it happens a lot of places. Young Kase Jabra. Why sign so a yin crofo mobile say Jumano? Yeah. The head of Nkrofono and a year the minister. So you see the leadership backstops with leadership. Now me expect as a minister no be 2 and among. It's say no more be na bibi deputy minister want to be sign in the ministry.
Oh, but they're not going to sign anything. Omukoye no. Ashanti regional minister didn't call.
And I say when it comes to decision making, the back stops with the minister, not the deputy minister.
Okay.
So we America. Inti anka yentu anamobi e cheresa. Again, very clear. Say we cannot run away from the fact to say as we sit here, there has been an investigation and maybe a tribu. Marketer just buy a marketer na edwomu ye nhwehwemu okroma say ye hwese ye and that's what ye friends say arishemu say eye obi na ahada na odi Ghana hwambo sa nti the work of arsonist ye san nhwehwemu no in this country's history ye go back to in the 80s say what kind of cocoa farms which led to the 1983 famine. Today, investigation has proven say na ebimu ena womudi omano hambo womu yes omudi say jumano. So it could be said this in this particular case, and so we cannot rule out the action of an arsonist. Ana bibisa washada episode this say jumano. Secondly, until, and I'm saying this, without any fear, without any bias, until say ye nyina ye beje tum, say ye market, ye marketer ye tomadi, ye mba hombe ni aduane. We should not rule out such fire from time to time. Say obi e wo KJT market and KJT market in the whole of Ghana. The only market America say betimi competing with KJT market kakra Kaneshi market.
Okay. By
form, structure and your first say no more no. Now and then and no a bit modernized. It is a work KJT Kaneshi market omo then and up till now unti side shishi no bio. They took very bold steps. Your precedents were one come me for some management or more passes here no. E be free and free wo
okay.
Say na be ya normal say no NCC bio. Because unti side wo Kaneshi market. And then finally the issue of insurance. Say me talk now me person metina car anymore. Even if I don't have anything, I have to do a third party insurance. Say na be ya wo car na say me be say wo car na metimi to yama. Na me makoye me de ni ya. I think it is high time we pass legislations ebeboama ye market for no etua some form of insurance for insurance cover. Say na be ya then we win government of such accidents no ba na government
Menko honorable Ajiman Boating honorable.
Yes, Mira, me ma wa chibio na me chia wa hwefo nyina. Say market no nkoma odi ye no. I think say ye nyina de ani femu a Ghana dwapade. Na ya santema dwapade. me gidi say enka eyi niye de dikan so esi even especially in a sentiment into all the time and I know me bisa me who say the policy makers, the leaders, those that they are managing those facilities. Say bibi tu yenya your future dey. Say I bring in no the me hu ni say every emphasis say that no be anim. Nobody knows future for sure, but the point is that say bibi tu yen ko adea at least it give us some history of guidelines to how to prepare the future of this idea. Iti mean to me why tembia on my ejopade na yetena ho e mane kobasa. But you see the major problem is that when you are dealing with individuals, the attitude, the behavior, the lifestyle, said the Ghana asubrache akumyen as we the citizens, without even thinking, say, baby, I yetino, say, bibi, etuyen. Na yesi ye 200 more kra na enye de edi kan ni de tosumien o compensation kra is that logical compensation biasem o compensation kra is a problem. And you ask yourself say adie we etumia de menye free aban mu ahono ebedu enema asabe meti ho ana. So if we don't begin to hold our own responsible actions in terms of baby ayeti baby edidi ye fie ni sa anima we ni nyina na, we will always go back and forth blaming the state. Yeah. Use the state. You see, and no near there. I was say, like Alaji said, maybe the policy makers or something, individual houses, and all these things. We have to make sure, say, as a state, we will begin to realize, say, Sabi, and your constitution go on yet now. The Hamika crisis of my way, we don't have constitutionalism. We have only constitution. So what you say? Inti ya to ho
documents and all.
Yeah, the ho ye who how to move forward or how to implement it or and sadi we sinu and na me di kan and a more ben ye di betua ye di be change it tomorrow. Inti o she KJT in fact I really see ye na me wo studio ewo asempa. Na me she o she even the fire service. The team are edum jano intade akura ehye and think about it, say even the government at this juncture cannot even provide whatever is necessary at that time, and I say instantly nipa na ekodum jano kura no wo apparatus to come down the fire no kura is a problem without even thinking say smoke no kura so betumi ekun say otiase. But
the fire service persons they were properly closed.
I think later they came in. Those that they were trying to help. No. But in fact, said the the preventives, the initial aid to all these things are quite important. Yeah. So for the market women no correct ho. The anti-American say it was say young citizens we take our own responsibility and realize say bibi tu yenya yen ye bedi nyam or dem kesi. Otiase. Iti say ye can insurance. The main thing say ba ko say maybe na case nke bisa minister. So why did the government take the responsibility of the insurance of the facilities?
No, and yet government, yes, the market is being run by a limited liability company. Okay. According to traders, cumulatively 51,000 every month. But almost say insurance no cover the market and that's where I'll say committee number 10 so why that?
Exactly. So even that. The owners of the facility is the government. Yeah. The government has given the facility to a private sector to run. Okay, so the point is that, say, government first of all decided to ensure, say, the nation assets is protected. Yeah. Into Yako ensure. The individualistic must also have their own policy, their own insurance.
And no church or some of the traders, because I also traders in Chiasca. Every month, insurance. You need to educate them so we no air for the facility and yeah for new man. Exactly. Exactly. That education has not been given. That
is what I'm also raising the same question. Say that is why I also came here. Because I came minister. and you say no, the private facility. But now they are they are saying say we are not responsible of your goods. We are responsible for the facility. So these are some of the things like you are saying, the education upon education. Because policy ni be or no private sector now any place. It's about how to keep the place going.
Okay.
What you say? Not about who onyama wakoto abegu edan anymore. So it you say person ni panitia says listen, BBC is the structure that we are protecting. And no, your responsibility because utimu say ebugu na yantimi ansia, you don't find a place to put your things there. What you say?
Okay.
These are some of the things that tembiano I was say yedi ya dream basu.
Okay.
The nation must not rest. And I'm happy to say, okay, with our private sector, but the policymakers must guide it and make sure, the right thing are always follow and do the justice.
If you give me a second, if you give me a second,
I'm coming back to you.
Okay.
But maybe some question here you can.
Okay.
Say trader and say sprinklers in Yejuma because I Yejuma that day, no. Smoke detectors in Yejuma, CCTV cameras in Yejuma. But minister say market operators in the catcher, that's the company. I catch them so on why, but that day na Yejuma. How do you feel about San Yuma or say you may be such that disaster ember? But better now an assembly and say yama reasons. I don't know.
Nina control measures. It's about control measures. So if you have a policy in place, and then you say, okay, these are the control measures. Afibia every week we have an officer who will come and check and test to make sure say all these things are the marketing. You say it's not just our hot keke. Your horse says we bet me see. It's not far-fetched. Say, young to me, I say, ABS pentija ain't to me easy. Somebody reckless and something can happen. So we mounted all those things into those monitors are a call every day to check it is running. And Utina, now, ubisa question be say, is anybody going to be punished? What do I say? Was said somebody has to take responsibility of all those actions. Ya nyane sana continuously ya beba near the report aba near PR report not to baby enipa na ya sign every day to do their work. They are not doing their work. That is why the nation is suffering every second upon our investment and budget that every day o man ye no there be am come say ye budget o man mu ha 50% go waste. Why? And then all the sprinklers, all the fire detector, smoke detector, and then none of them worked. I feel somebody has to just sit there and then come and blame somebody or no effort say ABR.
No more excuses.
Exactly. It you know, omano you were jumaye.
Okay.
You were jumaye. And actions must prove in say in nipa ti ho no mu na ye di tumi a hye wo nsa. Anyone may say mine no so no. Ye be twe o ma dwen asiso. We so be lose na juma, so be lose na juma. Because it's too long. Certain biya no ye pardon your backs for things ye mo be take responsibility. Ntimi mo mu de e dwadini na walusu na se ne wanya insurance obi so one to na mo bi so must be punished. Okay. It is very important for us to look at all those things. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, you see, media before say anka most of these things should be coming from professionals. Yeah, they omo ewo market ho. May your GDSA market was safety department, or more fire service department, or more within the premises in any account. In the most of these things, I'm going to pass a métier if you more or more side, then it will be clear. You know, I can say some component of insurance, our market, even though for the shelves or running and not your goods and our wares. Sakobana say, yeah, keke say call na smoke detector enye juma sprinklers enye juma ni keka ho. I mean an insurance company could capitalize on that and say it's your negligence. Na nka sika bia also the man no one farm. But that and I say that notwithstanding and also my NC a kwan say ye hu no say sa de no enye juma because from the system no womo ewo market one wo hwe almost say a privately owned company and run company na womo run way no me gidi say womo ye for profit enti say profit enti na wo ya then it means say won't who liability. Inti se me ba na se hwehwemu no ko kire say wo negligence na ebia yen no na ma eja ne ba ye o na emom eno na be ma eja ne dere call se ne call ye no a then you will be held responsible because wo na woji sika ye tue sika out of the effort ne sweater wo stores wo market ni mu then but one thing very important is say we should especially in this particular case member fire service for abaso kakra in the sense say one message no crowd one de buy no a very swift, precise, unambiguous to say it will be bia cause wo and then your more percent one ye or call one not now ya be say your home should be about equipment very sad me who the thickness of the smoke. I was working with the fire service personnel. Yes, sure, they know TV so no catch them say this thing combustible materials na wo. Lo and behold, one more he just saw the smoke and he was able to determine and define the kind of materials smoke no yes. But lo and behold, nam smoke without even oxygen guard. And now wo say fire service ni be kra oxygen guard ba that thick smoke wo mo ni nemu ye wo mojuma. Then we begin to only say today in fire service opesa and I'm saying it on national television opesa ye pen say nose guard and I say oxygen guard na just say we use sika as a personnel at the koto now we dey abebo man. I mean it is not done anywhere in the world where we keep people who are ready to sacrifice for us. Na ye jawo ye wie so ana ye ka o mo asembode say e na o mo ambantem e na o mo ye say e na o mo ba nsuo ni ho and then cars na fire service and as vans engines na fire service e dey kodum jano ko bisa stations no say how many months and engine no kura to stay on e say because the necessary resources also ye the comma fire service for no ye mfa nkoma wo mesre. And I am saying this that one of the institutions I will say yes home ye today at least you must say police for manpenyi to make attention say water helicopters amount make His Excellency John the Man Mahama eto your friend say ship and I say patrol vessels so they are improving. So it is with our military and in the one of the services SFata say yes you ni bekom so omo here kadia wo mo de be ejuma fire service. We don't say it. Let us be fair with ourselves. Go to the various fire service stations. Fire service for edi o musika eto uniform whereas it doesn't happen in the police, it doesn't happen in the military and other security services. So they are also underserved in terms of resources. We should be careful how we handle them going forward. But all in it all, media maker say today in this particular matter, because when it happens this way, that is the situation when it comes to market problem. Okay. The market na onya okoba enya hwe ne yire ne ma e bia we besi na yakasa ya to market ni mu 5 months 3 months obeba back e bia ya sesa be bia obetena no kura no then no edi ohia aba ne fie enti eyasema ehuya emaga na fo obi biara ne negligence ema ejano ebaye ema ejano dere ebedu bebi edu ya esenyoma bebre no me dem fi say yan twe na so keke by saying say ya pamono yan twe na so by saying say he should pay compensate some of the your friends say market men and women na womu edi omsika ahedwa womu expect say womu benya ho mfaso.
Interesting. Ogodo share Nnawotwi Yi e wa Adom TV. O tie nso a e wa Sempa FM. Your Facebook Adom TV and Sempa FM. Na obetumi agya wa adwen kire e wa Facebook streaming ase. E be hwa kan ma obi aso etumi ate ne also dwen won sema ye dwen ho na ye ne aka no so far no on KJT marketer eja ehye ne fa baby. E be twa ho ne aba ye ba ensem ne bebre ho a ye de bebre be ko lotos no nso ne yakọ yaje ye mpanifo adwen kire kai hu say enenso ba wie no ebebie ahomatrom no na wasumi ezwa join ye word wadwen kire obefrɛ phone lines na yetumi no wadi nkomo ye kwa abasisi a wo ne entena Mema kwa aba emfa mbra Adom TV Nnawotwi Yi dwumadie so a woso a etie mo amotie radio so aha Asempa FM. Now yen share rotos 2021 and a year aban we eyi fi ho. Minister of Finance called Parliament present a budget statement or present we and the Roads and Highways Ministry at the betu say well I was say roto nyina no ye jai say jijiska ho ye hwe ne yi roto efi ho ye de moa ye de e-levy buy say ye ba be hwe se de be betumi a raise revenue eno nso buy no mpenifo atena se ho say estimate na ye wana ni that's one ye wo edema e-levy no enya de a abamusa because we first year ye na nka ye pay 7 billion ye nya even a billion eno mu no aban atena for my say okay so ade ene o se the road tolls na de ba na emom no mo ka say road toll no a ye de be ba no enya de be affect road biara ya de road bi o ha ye de ba eno na be affect ba o kan ya last year Minister of Finance at the Parliament say a road I be build no and I be constructed through the public private partnership no PPP no and no any be totally because private person in Nisika ba be shemu also ji tolls no the tenica and e be ba nti nyankofo e bisa bebre ne say ene a Minister of Finance nti da Nnawotwi Yi mu and a Ministry of Finance extra crata the command the Ministry of Roads and Highways say omede to no beba na emom ombeto sika ye gene mu nto mo nso nkyere omadwen na beto abonten a media no nsa kan bia ye di ho abobo ene nso ye de ababetena high baba dwendwen ho no na ye de ba ye ene sisi ye baba tumu no ne ye baba ko ye be ne den na etumi aboa Ghana eno na mpenifo a mensa kan mo mabedwafo baba hwe na omadi ho mpensem na etumi akọ ma menhya asimfi ye obi a na ban ana ne party wa ban mu ora kwadwo agyeman boaten or former new jobbing North constituency chairman of the NPP. Menhya asimfi wo
ka say na ban obi a wa ban mu
o wa ban mu an say ya be mu ka so na ban ne party
o ka wa ha no enu na
o wa ban
na na do da akwakufa do the president of the Republic of Ghana asuma na say o mbeka so nya meka very important o wa ban
yo mate ma mi bisa me question
alaji propaganda nyina o start here sa na obeye you be road minister local education the reference local government minister. Me said that no man ko because now I don't want to digress my attention there. I don't need right so be come market for na minister substantive near the but in any case before I ever call road to no so no. Em say na ye di nkomo bi on the other side but let's me in maybe o no ma say that enya dia yentumi kan kire ya manfo. Kumasi market edwadifo eti ho Oma high store.
Well, you say road
to. I mean.
Now you come market we road to you come on time. They be person that time.
Na road to be side must be conscious about this. Marketing your place at your
okay.
It has to be a signal to them. It is hard to rent and buy. Was a who be bread if they are burning those things, they must reinforce it. Say yen market and so report. Yen soja
okay.
It is very, very important for me.
Martin Timete for woman and now a buying Edeko no aside the about corner aside the about then no I say na mo I say more correct and more policy, you know, directions and coherence being said anyhow. Mutu na mo back no one side to right.
Me road to I have my position before.
Okay.
And son ye chair. But the person me bisa say be journalist for amote. Have anybody checked the authenticity of that particular letter? Why na money nakasa?
Oh,
Minister Ben and Amoni Nakasa to confirm that particular letter.
So what the open can say?
Me person me catch up. Even that particular job Nakasa Kran and your Minister of Finance ejuma. Or your revenue collector, but and you know and a initiative to bring him back to that particular road to.
But it was the same minister. Parliament say. Take
your time. At the time, the Minister of Finance, say free it is generated by the Ministry of Roads and Highways. and that complements the budget at that time. Ministry bia the omo de eba. Alaji na to be catch. Yes, a budget na minister be kind no. Or sorry, I know I be kind budget or pay. It is about who input, it's about me inputs coming from the ministries. What you say? My question is that ya can want someone and then be so. Minister is a seasonal journalist. This is the biggest platform, national television. Has anybody contact the Ministry of Finance or Ministry of Roads and Highways to confirm? Hold on, to confirm that particular letter na yedi hun komo be 1 week or 2 weeks in.
But one who krata.
What doubt? Oh, me say. You see, yeah, Juma. Say ministry actual letter to another ministry. Okay, did you check the authenticity of it?
Unless you doubt it.
Because I doubt it. Because
minister about
friend you haven't done
but
that.
If no, hold on. You can have that particular position if the finance ministry and can know about because we infame
no decide say
no
that cannot be true, sir. Because the point is that in that instances of sir and Yamana Muhu Abontin is supposed to discuss at the budget at the cabinet. And it's supposed to generated from the Ministry of Roads and Highways. One more and a bit to me Ministry of Finance to say we want to bring back that infrastructure at the toll. What you say? The ministry is like okay, we accept it. You generate revenue now, it comes to us.
But what
I have no problem. You see, for them to bring it back, me support 200%. Because me time when we free I wasn't in favor of it. Okay? That is my position. My position initially was that I didn't think you wrote on every home. Yes, yeah, pesika. Okay? Now say the idea nyato so ye kope bi ni nyaya. Why do we cancel the existing one and then say ABA Yi levy? Okay. The E levy.
Okay. So that's fine. Inti o question na will be say.
No.
So what be that question? What be so cause as a media for na say yenye adwuma ye. But well, wait until we a krata and a press release the Ministry of Finance at Betudra. 13th March. Say ministry no enya nti yes let be a abeto air media space no from the Ministry of Finance to Ministry of Roads and Highways no eba road tolls no I say nkofo aid hu nkomo na opeso o kire mu kakro say letter na omodo ye nsaka no na opeso proposal rate for air tolling of roads and highways to the Ministry of Roads and Highways as part of broader consultation on the revenue generation policy. Okay, revenue say Ministry of Finance or a revenue collector and that's what they are saying. Say what we saw a proposal to the Roads Ministry as part of revenue generation policy. Now 3, I'll say similarly, government is in consultation with other relevant stakeholders and their input would be considered before the final implementation on modalities on the road toll. Inti abai eje Nnawotwi Yi fi nkofo bi ho stakeholders. Na ma final one e ba betu dwa no ni hina no be incorporated. Inti enche say boapaya na ye. Or 4, the reintroduction of road toll is a fiscal policy measure that is captured in the 2023 budget statement and economic policy to support revenue generation.
Who signed that particular letter?
It's the issued by the Public Relations Unit, Ministry of Finance.
Me say who signed that particular press?
Public Relations and
oh no. The person must have a name.
Oh no.
Wait.
When the ministry released statement like this, it's the Public Relations Unit.
The unit is responsible.
They don't put the head or whatever.
That's why we'll be able to wait. Who cannot do?
So are you doubting the authenticity?
I've already raised issues about the first letter, which is the first one that they say they send it to the Ministry of Roads, and I say that should not be the practice.
But then the ministry is also explaining here.
Who is that person? The public relation officer, whoever in every ministry, have a name. Why you be paying? What the Minister of Trade? Now sign letter. Now didn't you say? I feel what are you talking about? I'm asking you who signed that letter.
And I'm saying the public
unit outfit had a responsible personality in charge of it.
Honorable, make your point. You cannot contest it. You cannot contest that.
Why cannot contest?
Not come to deny it.
Exactly. They have even come to explain further.
Listening to us.
What I'm trying to do here is to say the Ministry of Roads and Highways who is the responsible agency, supposed to initiate this process.
Okay.
And the process could be done. The Minister of Finance, if indeed it is true, because it is something they're supposed to discuss in the cabinet, initiate the process to a certain point.
The Minister of Finance ain't yet the one to generate this. That's what you mean.
The proposer.
Exactly, meba. And I'm saying, as I'm say one to you. To say, ministry ne say. In relation to the budget statement, budget statement, oh no, I
why are you challenging? You want to tell us that nobody has the common sense to sit down to talking about why are you people doing that?
You are belittling.
Why are you telling you? No,
you are creating a bad picture of your government.
By only Minister of Roads and Highways, Minister Nakasa. No, maybe some question. And then I'm giving you a roadmap to say, the thing that is happening in the public space, it is not the right thing. So for me, I doubt the authenticity of the letter. I'm saying it because the Minister of Roads and Highways can tell you for the fact, say, sir, this proposal is supposed to come from them. The road fund, all these things. And even before doing that, it should be a cabinet proposal to discuss because you can't just bring it back. So it was all they about. It has to, Parliament has to approve it.
Yeah.
So in that initiatives, to me, Minister of Finance, just to write to you, say, and I'm a person here. And now I'm doing consultation with the stakeholders. And nothing I'm say, I'm not doubting the whole video, but I doubt it, the authenticity of it. Okay, Ministry of Finance, confirm so there were public space in the money. My question is that analyzing the situation. My question is that who signed it?
Okay, hold on.
So me who said you can call directly to find out.
Okay.
Only Minister of Roads in Kasai. Minister of Finance will be the Ababa 200. Abeka say A, B, C, D, and then once I can't really point the authenticity of it. Now obia to confirm there. I doubt the proposal was not in the right channel.
Mate. Membra Alhaji so Alhaji
but in any case to bring it back in the mini problem.
Okay, Mate.
So only there mistake cross
Mate. But make uti unya butreti mi ana me kire say okay you also hold out to say alternative Alhaji my member also
clearly
okay make your initial statement.
Yes, if something is not useful so betimi aka say useless and I'm well because send be amount for ntwe wano enkusi body say me ka say clear exhibition of the uselessness of the Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia government. And no, meanwhile, any MPP for exhibiting on this case of Yeven's road tools. Now, Nintia what yes, Asamoah Wokan, Ghana for Emfa, or Mobe who is a war, you are being economical with the truth. Answer Ghana for Betty because me no one ever. Nintia or Monfan and say, Mra, minister, a road minister, a car tools no more. Asamoah walking parliament for can say anka also no mobedi nkomo e say odi o mobedi nkita ho with the finance ministry ni ne ekeka ho e no ka say wagina ono ni tumi so e twa so that is what he did. So today so bibi sa babo o ka tell say the process has not been followed duly followed until you won't take it serious. What kind of government are you? No. You can't go no. You cannot appropriate and reappropriate at the same time. What is what Ghanaians heard.
Then you are saying it rightly.
But I say you cannot accept this, the authenticity of this letter,
because
to make it even a point of discussion.
Because it's supposed to initiate by the Minister of Roads and Highways.
That's exactly what he said.
The Minister of Roads and Highways is not the only person to initiate the cancellation of the events and road tolls. Just like that. And Parliament
so why did the letter say now we are doing the stakeholders consultation? That is why I'm telling you that is not the process.
Your government, if it is involved in such recklessness, you can't use recklessness as a basis for which you will not accept something coming from the government. Now, on this road toll issue, and I'm saying it without fear or favor. somebody will surely go to jail on this road issue.
Why?
Why?
Because there
is a law in this country. Your friend is saying causing financial loss to the state.
Okay.
Embra Abudakbi echo prison from NDC said causing financial loss to the state. Even the judges, NDC for no more suffer this causing financial loss. Law. Even the judges now one more kind of say all of them never benefited from your first Sikanwa yeka ho asem negligence anamoa. And for that, indeed, Abudakbi Diano na Sikano ewa banfu tuomu as at the time of prison. You say negligence, no? Intina ebemano ako. So who are buying? Nasa buying on net has been sacked. And yes, I be sacked. Ya pamu epo international financial market is as a udeka untia into be amfani sika ma ubiu. Now we hear sika wodi be yam puntu juma. Now was sika no ho. Now watu achen aka se wompe is as a wo person wo koje yi levy. Na ene asamuna betoa wo sakoji says having to cause financial loss to the state. If you have done due diligence, if you had followed the process as you were saying here, that is what should have been done. No? Do you think we would have been here today say that is not going to be the case. Or at the amount at least 70 million cities at least at the end of annually at the end of every year. Now, Sadian, where you are cotton chain with the simple reason so person Ghana for your levy in the own person over home. Sambreno, not dollar and 1 city to 12 city, need 20 city. Now, Embrana Uchemuno, yen to 1 liter of fuel at 23 cities. And I say Ghana for bread into a moon to levy. And sign so entria rotos into you be rotos and so what between 11. So today, if I should ask the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Road, the President of the Republic and his Vice President, the Chairman of the Economic Management Team, what is the reason? Emma Wodi Weber, Roto Eba, Obersanjimi, 11. What is the reason? What the road to buy and if you were. Okay. Because you told me point blank is that the reason me as Ghanaian wouldn't say me to me 11 and send to me then to into where you back on send a bear met me back on. And I want to know I'm me. All the catchings of men sanctuary 2 and sanctuary 11 at the same time. A government cannot be such say Udi a buying. And as a mamuno a diagro, what for the awaka sakate, why any obey at least from this discussion, we'll be able to say something fundamentally wrong went on your councils are road tools. Then we begin to ask ourselves, go to 2010. Now go to in someone NPP for car will come around the time His Excellency John President Mills, and John Dramani Mahama Buono, Amamuno. Raising road tolls, no, a course or say a bit me aboa, ama yetumi ayenduma bebre, yetumi akwano awo bebre. And indeed, we saw it. When we raised it, we saw the Kaswa interchange, we saw the circle interchange, we young bebre or what? I said, Utmuze told to know raise it, am I home for so? Into me, beside, say, and is it not fair? And I said, you'll be there for decorum, and I'm a what? Say, unim se woni nipa na ya de ntu wo timama nipa no now what take the decision when now person wo dey ba is it not even fair say o the apology and the best started now after the work started whimsically and capriciously as I release letters just like the way you abandon the toll system, no? Just like that, and all signs so Eddie Ababium without respect recourse to any Ghanaian. Who and a wabam in Nnawotwi and a obey. And once also, and a young one on say, or man, intimate conin, intimate bandity, sinking. It's in a walk rank, Uncle Vivato, but a sinking a many air conform. As I said, the government has been so reckless, incompetent, and so useless to the welfare of the ordinary Ghanaian. Yeah. Whatever they want to do, I want to ask you. Some say, "One person road tolls on the bow, the time span, and it's a somebody must explain to us how we can recoup it. Okay. Then we can begin to all continue to pay because Ghana for we have not said we can pay road toll. Who now what share now say yebre, and I say emra now me talk one 1 gallon. at 14 cities. What say me bre into be you to a free ho. And then a doomre and I talk 1 liter at 23 cities. What's over side be road to? I'm my sign to her. You have 11.
And then 23 cities, but onto a liter for 23 cities.
How much do you buy a liter?
Oh, it's around 12.99, I think.
Which was 1 gallon.
12.9.
Which was 1 gallon. And I must say that was 2010, 2018, 2017, 2018. And we wrote to you. Say, maybe, another one. And I must say, that time I was saying a metal. Yeah, but say four. Now, let you. 23 cities. Correct. Mentor 23 cities. Mentor say.
That time, no, dude.
20. 1 gallon was just about 14 cities in 20. As at the time, I would take power. Arambwa. Yeah. That time was me here road to Abeha because me bread. Now they are made here. Only that time, if Sassika you to 1 liter, then 8 liter 1 gallon of petrol. Maybe sound said say who say a 12 city crown almost like 1 gallon at that time. Days, and then I made it to 1 liter. Who signs with the toll to Naba? Now my sign to your toe. I sign to your other open so queen. About open so queen. Yeah, would debut.
Some are okay, crowd. You said your brow before you land. You see, for me, the reason why.
But what time? Them random who say 11 and judgment here. More decided say more the road to never
Mira, Oti Chroma. And a Macan, very smart chap. I'll follow you a little bit here. E-levy, Chroma. I'm surprised that Papa Etiano can was. Only Chroma Namkato said they will conscientize the Ghanaians not to pay E-levy. What was the result of E-levy? Very well.
Why did we say we conscientize Ghanaians? Because we told you that it cannot succeed.
I didn't know now you did this. Okay, you mean it. But they come back. Okay, are reckless. We are useless government. You know, this verbiage is me and Hammy.
And them random who say 11 M.
No. What's your name? Your development is about the revenue that you generated between me and you. You see, your track home, I think, is as a buy better now, or just be and or the INEMA. So, number one, every initiative where you think, say, you can generate revenue to support your economic structure, at any point in time, if it does not succeed, are you not the thinking government? What is wrong for us to say, okay, and then you're attempting to do ABCD, electronic taxes, which can bring a lot of revenue. Most of them are gonna phone to you from parliament, from your party conferences and everything. Okay, and then what that room? I will say answer CD into obeying. And yet, where you think you can have the revenue, what is wrong to bring it back? And I take my position to you. Me revenue ne yechemuno. Na me impressed. But what I raise on it is say all these tolls, you're rehabilitating smoothly for the citizens. Now, you're from a private sector. In most of the developed countries.
But that's how it was. Private people were running it.
Oh, the media. So, I wouldn't say they're not running it here. I who say Ghana for ye dear one.
And all kinds of former private president, nothing has
no. The private sector, no, your private sector. Over to your say, Minia Kwamram 30 way. And then from Tema to Aflao roads, he has borrowed money, he has done it first class road. It was the Tolia. To have like build and operate.
Okay. So what you're saying is a private company in construct road now. No, Ankasa totally. That's what you mean.
Yes, and there's a lot of proposal that has approached for that particular. Anya Shikra government also Sikaka also require that particular infrastructure. Or the baby. These are some of the things that yeka. Na ebia wabetra oh and they tolling the crown 88%. What they assume say I've challenged your authenticity, but let's assume crazy ebia they all can For me, Sikano Commission Beji Croatia, it has to go up.
Some people have said so.
Yes, but they have to make sure say tolls yayen first class one.
I'll come to you. Hold on.
Increasing toll.
I'll come to you.
The fact
I don't want this. Alaji, I don't want this.
If you don't like it, the position it has happened. Do better.
Go continue.
So my point is
I'll give you some time.
My point is that, and then also, and then fuel has gone baby I didn't know about Beji toll because you are not being fair to the Ghanaians. Masa, at your time, 2016, down to this 7 years down the line, give me one reason since independent. Government bang and to me a catch and fuel. Yeah, the cost, yeah, the above. You every time as 2016 it was 1439 maybe and now me know can say fuel offer at the crude oil is almost selling about $89 per barrel and I'm as of today at the time and now you turn crude oil at $30 per barrel. You were selling it to Ghanaians at $14.39.
Honorable, that's fine. It's not about them. It's about we ordinary Ghanaians. Okay. Now, so, point in say, who say more government. No, I say more person more year and more consultation in deficit.
It depends on how you say it.
Because E-levy, there was not much consultation on it. That's why we came to where we are. Well, and more the way, but because of the same consultation,
you see, well, one way or the other, you can charge the engineers of that particular economy at that time. Me, E-levy, I said it to everybody. I don't know why they decided to go to that tangent. Because you can still have the same revenue when you have your own platform. Ask me why. Because, Yama telcos, Adani banking sector, no, and it's supposed to be purely a platform running by the Bank of Ghana. So once you have that system in place, charges now, telcos ni charging government, you can do the same, which is a purely enterprise business for the government. Then you concentrate on where and you can revenue. To talking about ABA, also your kwako tolls, and all these, 1.5 E-levy na ebejino. If the government have the platform, we can still charge this because they are services. Then the MTN and the rest and the other telcos can come in as agents, and then telcos go on account is bigger than what the money all the banks combined in this country.
Okay.
It in ABA, the corporate governance, and then they bet you are charging your but I know it cut across from Bank of Ghana, from other corporate agencies, and all those that are somehow or my assets invested in them, thinking say they can rescue the structures of this country. It's immediate. The Americans say, yes, we have our shortcomings. We are government. I'm not saying we are 100%. Everything we did was perfect. But if we can also realize, say, at the end of the day, for what the government has done, has put a policies in place to make sure, say, Minia, ABA, baby, you call the right direction. I mean, if you fail, you have every right to amend.
Okay.
You can never say, oh yeah, but everything I hear perfect. And this I said one time, you Mate. And Uncle Bill could be so much. This is what it is. But
Obi or Shea Magdalis Dennis or say 11
it has to be there. We have to improve it.
Mate, thank you.
Correct, clearly. I mean, what can and it goes to confirm the depth of knowledge. His Excellency General Mahama Ewo Emma Amambu. What you see in the book, I can say, or minor edum pempenswa, you hear experience, not experiment. By every indication from all the things he has said, one kasa kasa na buying animal to be a two or no na only a buying no yard. One of them is the abolition of the road tolls. So clearly, Utmusa Bino air experiment. And in that situation, with the crisis, one kasa air catchers we are seeing in our crisis. In Tibibisa, Sagana air kobobo na Black Stars air bobo Asamoajan air bench. Na ya feed players. So be a baby Sasa Argentina Asamoajan air bench. Because one no she goes no. Nanka was say ya dene beka anamwa. Ebi ana coaching so experience ebi mu experiment ebi mu say na be ya obi hu say Asamoajan ni hwa na nipa no abede ono so abebo ama wetumi ahye Asamoajan na emum in this case Ghana and Brazil kobo a yen ka say experiment obi say Asamoajan has started then we are wasting our time and I'm because ono na if say obehye yen goals no. And that is the situation in which the entire world is. At least according to Nia Woman Kasa Air Catcher and say, we are seeing for a problem about. And the problem about you being here experienced people. Now, one more be nim. Now, one more to me, Abe, Yoma, a bit to me, Abuama, yakoyenim obisa questions be say abre ben and a petrol price echo up a sign bar down in the ekeka ho clear indication mo kasa hwe wo hu ye ne mu bia ya politics no a check kakra we been around kakra no you can't be saying this to us again. It is proving your negligence, recklessness, and our prices, it be astronomically echo. Now, okoye ejumana esefatano, now they are back to baby I was saying. So clearly, you are telling me say for this thing you are bringing, there's no government that has been so reckless and like you are being.
You are using reckless, but you haven't said anything about when we are talking about the figures and the numbers that we are
don't worry about it. The
numbers, reckless.
No, I mean they'll make their own judgment.
Wo by no mentra buying back in Ghana, at least within this fourth Republican dispensation, poor price akosoro as I bafo. And I'm say, so when you be na e kire wo say, wo buy near different. So we are making because I want to do it. Baby, we know how to do it. It will not get to an opportunity point for you to bring it back.
But you have opportunity, you didn't do it. And now we do
die no na dey things everyone's I think the pressure so now they back to where it's supposed to be. Besides that, is that the promise you give?
Well, he says the audience will make a judgment from
what say because obi kasa na obi yedi.
Audience in the meeting. Let's allow the audience to make the judgment.
So clearly, media we want to say with this issue of road tolls, okay. Na yamwayo because I be a man sika.
All right.
Woman so explain here say omu yi free wa traffic ni na ekeka ho ebe ba form. Clearly then we have to also look at the traffic because be a hinder on what do you call it progress and as a profiter the individual businessman can make because say made to me the 30 minutes if you come and say aba konongwa then now being so bet me the 5 minutes about because many know a business but almost in the efficiency ebe cost for same maybe na maybe 30 years indeed amount also the suggestions about bring and indeed from 2010 okohwe articles and they your saying suggestions are amount for aye with regards to this our road to now me dem say a document enough bet me aboa abambia going forward to handle this road to issues ebe ma yetumi enye sika na yetumi nso maintain your roads etumi aye afoforo na oman no enya ehomfaso that is more important for me.
Okay, all right, thank you so much. Ugoso a wo hwe Nnawotwi Yi Adom TV utie nso aye wa Sempa FM 94.7. Your friend Samuel Kojo Brace ye be ahomatro no na watumi adjoin here with wadwinche on the issues you are discussing. We've been looking at the KJTI market inferno. Say it's not just about KJTI alone, but Ghana ha any marketing na senior to meet na hosha and some net to me say a jato baby in Kranhaya Accra Central and senior Osikai Kaneshi market a jato to me to talk to her a Nyoma also to me did you maybe see no coin entino ye nyina no yet your my mohana and same way see there na mo na see too far ho a ebema yetumi agai jahihye ne se to me say your market ni ade no again ya din koma for road toll ho na bia answer meko ahoma no so no men 2 minutes good for oil men just in chairman because chairman na by say prices of petroleum eco form na good for oil opposition that be yes because
I heard about me say
international market no eco form that
you see number one, it's about how you understand the structures now. Yes, suffer a lot when we are talking about.
Maybe 2 minutes or so. Okay.
Now, bread about say be na ye kase. There are some fuel and their cost with the exchange rate in the friends the dollarization situation. Now, a thinking government has sat down and said, okay, and then we decided so I build a clearing house. The America, me kwa koye butter trade. Me gold am de be kwa bontin. Me sise sika. Me kwa we de be mame na me sign aba betena fie. Na me be sise sika de akwa $1. Now it's like more like a currency trading. It now they say betena butter trading to save some charges, LC charges. All those things are the middle person are not all OMCs no ekwa no me de beto so ebaba be charge no I'm doing it very easy for you. I'm building up a hub. More OMCs, you don't need to worry about LCBM.
Okay.
Because when you say the gap between the LC and the bank charges.
Okay, LC be a letter of credit.
Letter of credit.
Banks in the
banks in the demand. Any banks need charges. Any everything. Any hedging numbers are OMCs need to sometimes it goes as high as 19%. And no government, not even them, to say, okay, how are we going to arrest this situation? And this is what Nanado government has sat down, showing to Ghanaians, okay, so even see to me reduce 19%, okay, at a certain buffer, your price of oil your deeper chrome hano, a month for whom a bit to me at home. And it just reflect to the life of the people. Say, Master, and now you can say, the fuel was selling at 22 Ghana cedis at the pump, and they are turned 12.99. That means close to about 47% has been reduced on the gold. And now you can say, and yes, be a Ghana, and now be a can check around the international community. Kenya and Kenya eton fuel 1749 cities. The closest one to me being Ghana, Togo, and cry 14.
Okay.
So for you to sit down here and I hear reckless. The point is very simple.
Mate.
7 years down the line, the same fuel you were selling it at 14.39.
Mate.
Your crude oil was $33 per barrel. Yeah, ton of one point mismanagement. Only economy.
Chairman Kwadwo Ajiman Boating, new job in North, former constituency chairman on I to say it. But I'll you about so but Obi Wahoman, so my friend, we are about. Nana was about saying, hey, Ebenezer. Me hoye pa ma mente wa dwenkyere me ma 30 seconds why bone tell ne enko
inso akiri e beka ni na be da se am chemi na same oku e na former television sha ma me chebe dwafo bi nua e na me nua kan Ghana okosem bi sita mo pani je kufo na ti petrol so ma ayi e na mo pani ba yi mo pen so mo e koyo so mo fi Ghana fo na me nua kajetia me jombo ria na wod me ko UK me who supermarket here you so da and one PC wo fufuo there is a time also of mine no ehye ya ko people say men kase kuma si de si ho no ade a obi na soja na so supermarket kase wo Ghana ha e won ye wo fufuo because kwa broche nte sa eti fa shebi nto na wo e be so be soja wo market ye jeli because ni poro o man ni amasin o hwe abusu o hwe fie me pa ba bo se da ache ko te chira matemra ye nyan ko enim o ni chaba na ebo ntimi na me jawo
me da se ansana me ba homa no so no me ma alhaji kwan no nka de etewo ewia na matoa so ana mo se obi wa homa no so ne me mfa ne me wia na ye nya abotre chief macho me jede se bibia boko ma me ntie wa dwenkyere
bibia boko na alhaji nasiru ma friend sa alhaji unu ma dia pete me ka kiro NBC for who ba reckless customer here kan e de roto na mu kan wa te who ba mu betwem enye mu NBC ya na mu si aden na minister lu yi free ho na minister no from bra who for parliament from ma better can say minister need to no stem from bra minister buy adwubiam yo with stakeholders here see be ba na revenue sa ye ji na dia manu man etumpo na ye for ya no ka se Ghana so mu try 11 it's that boy we are thinking na what thinking after the post no when you revenue no we are bo me na this Ghana when we say petrol ya see petrol so e wa manu bi NDC for ti so that it was my buy NDC ya fight I'm look at you can see me point na me that Ghana here I'm back Ghana be na kwa ko ba ncho te mu twa pa no tun ha e o ba me nga de president ya pe president chanu manya
maybe all them fire ne demand you over there mama 2 minutes now also can't audio na answer disappoint you
ke je lakamo alaka bo taba viteni
honorable me am moderate ni how can menti o
I mean clearly gold for oil marking kind I mean suggestions and I say womo nimdie na wo sa area no womo position on this particular matter utimi say one of the things I ma MVP and kasa aban wɔn push wɔn ho ɛkɔ hyɛ amena mu na edu hɔ na yɛ push na ɔsɛ adanti na wɔ push no just like in this event toll booth issue where I can say because maybe tie about me I listened to him event be okoya or can say gold for oil
now or more commission the office for the boss for new office
correct
yeah
goes for oil the amount prices of fuel ever for
yeah
today the prices of fuel started cost our international market because at the time now you best start with at least prices of crude oil in the market around 120 in the account and then Ubianim say at so people are even getting from 70, 60 and 80 thereabout, depending on how you can arrange your way, you know. And it's certainly it will have effect on senior also better. Now 1 ton of sand share price mechanism and I say price adjustment system the oil industry, you know, use and I say oil marketing companies, you know, they use Ghana no effect, you know, one CD, Nijina any dollar. 2, price I better no international market. We ni na no o ye nhwehwemu Ghana which me hu say ene ni nyina no abafo. Nti ebeboa ama prices no abafo. But also obo na wo ka say dwumadie no a udi ye no na ama we ne abafo ma. Na say estati kwosoro a ende wo nso na wo ye na enye price regime no because we were in this country MPP for country and say enye aban asade say obeseti prices of fuel and I say oil enye aban asade because there were independent price regulation regime womo na
your friend deregulation OMCs nankasa set your price based on a structure.
Correct. Inti say o kachira mende say ono na ndamuntu no and ama prices na eba for ma. So prices na e for ma. Then I have no option than to blame him because ono na ama e
okay.
So
but what abai can say the dollar and dollar na ema pressure eba seeding so ema that component of it ema price no cost. That's what they are using the gold for oil no. To try to change.
It is not realistic because okotie one more they almost say at least every month you be about 300 metric tons.
Yeah.
Answer you to me around the system economy.
Yeah.
Gold for oil deal now they buy almost about 30% of the 300 metric tons. Into how can the 30% affect 70% to change the price?
Okay.
So on the Americano. Into
what are you saying? No, the point
how many metric tons?
You are exposing your ignorance about this.
I want to be taught. So I want to be taught. I want to be taught. How many metric tons do we need in a month? So it's my time.
Also
correct. How many metric tons do we need in a month?
Don't ask me that question.
I want you to call me ignorant. And you tell me I should ask you.
Because
and what calculation am I doing that is so
money
I said, how many metric tons do we need?
That's my gentleman. That's my gentleman.
How many metric tons do we need? How many metric tons?
That's my gentleman. I'm saying you are showing that's okay.
For oil. For what you are saying.
It was 0302 211701 0302 211701. Roxanne, Roxanne, Pacho, Maminti, or
Yo, Minia, NDC no Otihono. Or Bakaya, during Atamos Mahama regime, fuel prices, na low. Time I know fuel prices, so I could do $142 per barrel. I'm so a buyer about 40 something to $30 something per barrel. What did they do about it? It's hard to know you to me the fuel so and then you will be all 3 years and editor so. We should pay for we should pay realistic tariff on fuel and everything, including electricity. When we were paying realistic tariffs on electricity, we were still sleeping in darkness. What could they do about it? almost to make also.
But so almost solve by 2016.
Besides that, we use the money to pay. That sector
realistic tariffs for darkness.
Mate, me da say, Mama ko John ho. John had say, Mama nti oje nchre.
Nyame crowd every Presley Laura Upper West region.
Solid.
The coming na ekotini say we are our own enemies. On my way. Fuel prices are here by former. GPRTU Ghana. I yet to say Omon TV. I yet to say Omun to say earpiece. Make a say Ofri Kumasi Eba Laura Yen Tibako Camposo. I say we are our own enemies. Because let's say GPRTU Ashanti region come and wow. I have to say, you free no one no or point to more deep assembly. Let's see, assembly said, then one arm, sorry, and Gina. I have to say, Omodi almost Brumraso. Because and yet, every Accra, or any FTC, almost so. But
okay, point in say Monteso, me da say. Mama fa next call away, but 30 seconds tell. Yanko operate, Mama tell.
Yo, many anyamia from Yen Kawano pay. Me too, me if you home there na and some kaka mechanic say, you best straight at our for be pre any GPR you paying for. And I don't go to buy me and be buying up one thing. I'm a one. Fuel so at their mind. One to Sona Ghana for one feel or Butumutania Alankas, Emma Ghana for the Philo, Butumuna, Ubians, with Amba at the Papa Air, the Air Costo, every year, Tawin, young and I keep him on Japanese GPL to pay for your song. Upon things in a Ghana for so to buy no one more than Tinyama Papa, Quemua, as a wedding, almost share no more year now.
Medase or Pare, ye de besia e beda wase pa se onya kwanja na o hwe ye onya kwanja tie ye Wasempa FM nyame nshira me de se ye besen sia da senne na emo medase so e wala Haji Mohammed Nasir NDC National Zongo Communications Officer mama mo awra pa ya psa ora kwadwo agema boatin former oh yeah, acting NDC National Zongo Communications Officer. Okay, you mate. Ora Kwadwo Ajiman Boatin your former new job in North Constituency Chairman MPP Ote Deputy Local Government Minister nka ene ora Ahmed Kwating nka. Yeah, from Samuel Kojo Brace with my from SKB. Meda me producer Jinase. Me jino mo nem na madawase. Da pende te say e be say share.